Yo, what's up? It's your boy, the Know-It-All. As you can see, he's back. I got Ant with me this week. No Lurch this week. Lurch, still recuperating. If y'all get that chance, go check out Legs with Lurch. Lurch, episode 1. He's talking about relationships. He got a couple ladies that he's talking to. Check that out on YouTube. It's already streaming, so let us know what you think. Before we start each show, I always do love 1030. Love you, mom. Miss you, mom. Before we start, hit that like button, hit that subscribe, leave comments, get that notification so when we drop new shows, you can get them and stuff like that. So on that note, let's get started. Let's go. What's up, everybody? Welcome to Talking Sports with the Know-It-All. I am your boy, the Know-It-All, and as you see this week, we got the boy Ant on the show. This week's show, we're going to talk about the Final Four. We finally have the Final Four, women's Final Four. As far as this taping goes, we only have 2 of the Final Four participants. The other 2 will get solved today. We'll talk that. We're going to talk about Ice Cube offering Caitlin Clark $5 million to join the Big Three. I ain't no fan of that, but that's another story. Also, we're going to talk about the NBA playoffs coming up. Can anybody beat Denver? And back on Caitlin Clark, is she a product of social media, or is she that good? And is there someone in college right now better than her? But up first is, finally, we got the Final Four, Ant.
Yeah, finally.
This weekend games were very good. My Tar Heels went out first game of the weekend. But as sad as that was Saturday, a good old Illinois help me out.
He got lucky, y'all. He got lucky.
For you guys that's on social media, you may have seen a post Saturday that said, pay what you owe. If you know me, that's when I bet people and they owe me money. So if you want to know who was that towards, look no further to my right.
Lucky.
We made a bet.
Lucky.
We can tell it now. We made a bet. He thought Illinois was going to win. And I told him not only are they not going to win, but they're going to lose by at least 20.
Hey, it was real close. I had them go to the Final Four. If y'all saw the last 2 episodes, I had them go to the Final Four. I was close.
Y'all know we don't believe that, right? Illinois did accomplish something I've never seen before. I've never seen a team get a 30-0 run put on them.
Man.
So that was very impressive. But for the Illini fans, Lisa, I'm talking to you. We're going to get off your team. I know that's a touchy subject, but they whooped y'all ass like an episode of Looney Tunes or something. Some foghorn, leghorn shit. But we're going to get off that.
Yeah, that's too far.
As far as the Final Four, we got Purdue versus NC State. I don't consider NC State a Cinderella because they was on a hot streak
going
before
into
the tournament.
the tournament.
So
really.
even though their seeding is deceiving. And we got UConn, Alabama. What team, or if you got more than one, what team has impressed you more so far in this tournament?
Team probably impressed me more probably have to be NC State. I definitely am really impressed. They was making a run in the ACC tournament. They go ahead and won. They had a pretty decent regular season. NC State by far out of all the 4 teams in the Final Four. Got to be NC State for sure.
Well, I'm going to go with the 2 number 1 seeds, even though NC State, like I said, it was hot before the tournament. So I've seen this many a time. This reminds me almost of the UConn team with Kemba Walker.
Yeah. How
they got hot leading into the tournament and kept going. Not saying that NC State going to win. But the 2 teams, I'm impressed with Purdue because I had Purdue to go out early. And to look at the big guy really dominate and to assert itself, that was real impressive. And UConn, UConn just looks like a machine.
Yeah. They might be the first to repeat. When
They
the last
look
time we
like
seen
Florida.
them repeat
Florida.
national title? Yeah,
Florida.
It's been a while.
They look like a machine. They is mollywopping people.
Got enough shooting. They
So,
got two big guys. They got the long.
They're a team. So
guy.
if you look at them from the outside, I wasn't real impressed with UConn, but this stretch they are real impressive, and they have been mollywopping folks.
Yeah.
So out of those four, who do you got to go to the championship game next Monday, and who do you have to win?
I got UConn and NC State to go to the national game. I got UConn to win. I think they probably be the first to repeat since Florida. When I watch UConn this tournament, they take your best shot. After they take team's best shot, they just, they take the game over after that. So I definitely got them to win. Purdue, I just always think the last two, they just underachieved. Especially last year. I just don't, they supposed to be in the Final Four. This is like nothing new.
Okay. Yeah. Well, I'm gonna go with the two number one seeds. I think they on the collision course now. I think Purdue is gonna be too big for NC State. I know the big boy DJ is getting off, and they got the other guy who jumped real tall. I can't remember his name off that, but I think Edie is gonna be too much. I think he's gonna be too much for him. So I'm looking for him to have another impressive game. Alabama got athleticism.
They definitely do.
Yeah, but UConn has just been a machine. Yeah, even though I think the Purdue NC State game will be real good, UConn just been a machine. So I'm gonna pick UConn. The UConn Purdue game, I think the game can be real good. I hate to say it like this, robotic.
Yeah, because they got the size and the length.
But I'm gonna love to see that. I'm gonna love to see Edie go up against UConn size. It'll be a chess match. But I'm all this. I'm gonna go with Purdue. I mean, hell no. Yeah. I'm gonna go with UConn.
They're more athletic to me. Just a tick more, just enough.
Speaking of college, we have the women's Final Four halfway set. At the time of this taping, only two teams have made it so far. South Carolina, NC State. NC State is a school, both men and women, has made the Final Four. Yeah. That is very impressive. Very impressive. Their game yesterday was great. South Carolina game, I'm loving the fact that their last two games have been close and not has been blowout. So it's like they know how to
play under
juggle.
Pressure.
Yeah, they play under pressure. I love the way they're going to the big girl all of a sudden and let her operate, because that's what I think they get really going to need these next two rounds. But today's game is, with us taping today, Monday, UConn, USC. I'm looking forward to that game. But I think everybody is looking forward, which I've been looking forward to since the brackets came out. Iowa, LSU.
Yes, that's the game.
So we're going to talk about the first game, UConn, USC. Interesting matchup with Paige versus Juju. I'm a big fan of Juju. I'm a big fan of Paige Buckers. So this...
Who you got?
This is real tough, dog.
It is tough.
This actually can be a contested game.
I'm going to blow y'all.
As bad as I want, I don't want to say this because I don't like Gino.
Say it.
I'm gonna go with UConn because UConn has more experience. Battle tested. Would it surprise me if USC win?
No.
Not one bit. But I think Paige is going to step up. That like when UConn really need to get it,
need that basket. Yeah,
she gonna get it. So I like that. I think there's gonna be a learning experience for Juju, but I still expect Juju to have a good game. So I'm gonna go with UConn, but I think this game is going to be awesome. What you got?
I got UConn. I'm going because they got Gino. He's been through this national championships, big game experience. I wouldn't be surprised if USC won. But I'm definitely taking UConn. I just think, they got more. I think they just got more than USC. But I wouldn't be surprised if Juju I think she gonna put on a show. She gonna do, but I just think UConn gonna pull it out. That's what I think.
So the big game we waiting on, I think all y'all waiting on,
Yeah.
as far as this taping goes. By the time this air, it'll be old news, but we don't care. We still gonna talk about it.
Yeah.
Iowa LSU. I'm gonna let you go first.
Man,
What's your take on the game, my buddy?
I think the game's gonna be really close. I hate to say this. I want LSU to win. I'm pulling for them, but I gotta take Iowa. I just got it. That's just me. I ain't gonna speak no more on it. I want LSU to win, but I'm taking Iowa. What you got? What you got?
So, I'm a conspiracy theorist. True and true, being sports. If the game would be called down the middle, LSU should blow them off the floor.
Exactly.
But I really believe people gonna say what they want. I don't care. I think the media really is trying to push
It's Caitlin Clark.
Caitlin Clark to this certain level. I call her the Christian Laettner
Of women's basketball.
or JJ Redick of women's basketball. The way the media portrays stuff, which I don't like. Let the people play, just let them play. But I think it wouldn't surprise me if Iowa wins and LSU get in foul trouble at the beginning of the game.
Yeah, because I was gonna tell you the only way that that LSU wins, the way Iowa's roster is set up, Angela Reese has to have a big game.
I don't even give Angel Reese
She
the
has
game.
to.
The
She has
freshman
to.
girl. I can't remember her name off the top of my head. She's going to be the X factor for
I'm
LSU.
saying Angela Reese because of the inside.
The
That's
freshman
like a
girl, the
advantage.
dark skinned friend. I can't forget her name for nothing. Forgive me for not remembering her name. She has saved them the last 2 games. She's a gamer. She cold. So
No, I don't
she
even talk
just
about
a
for
notch
sure.
below Juju and Hannah Doggo. She's a
I'm
beast.
saying Angela Reese because they need some that presence inside. That's what you get
Angel
Iowa at.
Reese's problem, which is my problem with her. I don't like front runner smack talkers.
Yeah.
And I think she gets too caught up in the smack talk. I'm all for smack talk in the women's game, any game. I'm all for it because I smack talk all day, every day.
Obviously.
But I don't like the smack talk once you're winning. Talk that talk from the jump. So, but as the game itself, I think LSU gonna blow them out. I really think LSU just gonna blow them off the floor. But media-wise, I think the media ain't gonna allow it. So, speaking of Caitlin Clark, everybody is making her out to be the best ever and all this.
Definitely, you can see it. She's on everything.
My personal
Media,
opinion
magazines, everything.
about this, I really think she's a product of social media. I think she's good. Don't confuse this. I think she's good. But with the fact of social media, I think they're making it more than what it is. They're trying to change the narrative. Because if you really look at it, Sabrina Ionescu was the same
Yeah, we just
Hype.
she was same
a
way.
few years ago.
Yeah.
But to me, for my money, I think Paige Buckers is better than Caitlin Clark. I think they came out the same year, and if you don't remember, before the injuries, she won Player of the Year as a
Yeah,
freshman.
she won Player of the Year freshman. Yeah.
So I
Fact
think
check
Paige
that.
Buckers is better than Caitlin Clark. I think she just go to a school like Iowa, and they love these quote-unquote Cinderella
Yeah,
stories.
and Caitlin
and stuff
Clark got
like
the
that.
story. They say she
Yeah.
couldn't play on the women's team. She played with the boys. They won that. Or,
Oh,
it's just
no.
it plays into her story too.
Yeah.
So
So that's
social
what I
media gonna
think
eat
they
that
trying
up.
to-
Gonna eat that up.
Change the narrative and
Yeah.
stuff. To piggyback off Caitlin Clark, Ice Cube offered her $5 million to join the Big
That's the
Three.
talk of the weekend too. That's what
Um,
everybody was saying.
I get it. I think it's a cap. I think it's Cube way of getting more seats at the Big Three, or
She
to
wasn't gonna
drive
join
up,
anyway.
or join or not. But I think the whole reason for that was to bring interest to the Big Three.
Yeah.
It's a cool marketing ploy, but I get the sisters saying, "Why you ain't ask one of us?" Because
I was thinking the same thing.
My thing is,
but she's the biggest star in college right now.
She's the
Gotta
biggest
give it
thing
to
in
her.
college.
She's a Christian
So
women's
I get it.
basketball
I
right
get
now.
it, Cube.
Yeah,
I get it. I'm
I
not a
get it.
fan of it, but if she played somebody like my man from the Drew League that played the Big Three, he gonna be trying to serve her. You know what I'm saying? But it'll be good if she joined. I don't think she's going to join.
Yeah, because the Olympics. That's what I heard.
I don't
Cam
care if
said.
it was the Olympics. I don't care what it was.
Team USA. That's
I
why she
don't.
won.
I don't think she's going to join. You know, I think she's just gonna live off her endorsements. It'll be a good marketing ploy.
And isn't the WNBA draft in the
2 weeks? It's in
right.
2 weeks.
So
She's going to Indiana. So the season starts like Memorial Day weekend.
Yeah, I was gonna say so.
I think the season starts around the same time the Big Three starts.
That's what I was thinking too. Nobody said that.
It's a conflict of interest for her to play. So, on that note, next topic, NBA playoffs is around the corner.
Yes.
Play-in game next week. Tournament starts probably about 2 weeks. It starts about 2 weeks, like the 14th or something. I think it starts like
Spurs
2 weeks from today. Spurs ain't in it. That's okay. That's okay. Bulls gonna be at home with them.
That's a little jam. That's for that U of I crap.
But we coming. Don't worry about it. We coming. We'll be back before the Bulls will. So, as far as the playoffs go, do you think anybody can challenge Denver? Period. West, East.
No. I know everybody gonna get on the comments and say Boston. No.
Boston not even getting out.
No,
the East.
Yeah.
Second
I just
round
don't.
exit. Second round exit.
Denver just got too
Know it
much
all
there.
exclusive. Boston second round exit. Know it all exclusive.
They just got too. Denver got too much. I mean, who? Michael Porter Jr., Jokic, he done won 10 million MVPs. It just they have too much. Nobody in the West or the East just has an answer. It just don't. The toughest competition they gonna play is in the West anyway. When they get to the finals, it's gonna be a cakewalk. What they gonna have Jimmy Butler put on another Django finals performance?
So do you think, like a lot of the media, Shannon Sharps think, do you think the Lakers can make it to the Western Conference Finals?
Yes, I've been on the show. I said this before, because when you have LeBron James on your team, you always have a chance to win. I said this. I'm on record for saying this.
I want them to go.
They got a shot.
Because my son, like Isaiah, shout out Isaiah. My son loves LeBron, so I would love to see them play Denver and Denver mollywop them again. So it wouldn't matter to me. I got Denver. I've been rolling with Denver the last couple of years.
Yeah, exactly. It's just,
even before they start winning.
LeBron on your team, you have a shot. That's just what it is. You get into the playoffs with LeBron James, you have opportunity. That's all I'm saying.
So our last segment of the week, with Ant being here, last week I was like, we wouldn't talk Bears because Ant isn't here. Shanita, I get your message. You told me Ant not here.
I'm back.
You're not talking Bears, so you weren't watching.
I'm back.
So I'm calling you out. We got Ant back. So speaking of that, there's no Justin Fields watch. He's no longer on the Bears. So draft in a couple weeks.
Yeah.
I know this can be rather exciting.
This is very
for
exciting.
you guys. Bear fans deserve it. I'm looking at the hype train already.
Mm-hmm.
Before we get on the draft, what is your take? A question I've been asking on social media lately. What would you consider a failure of a season determined by wins for the year? What's your win total? They have to win this many games for the season to be a success. If it's under this under this number, it's a failure. The season a failure.
I got to answer with a question. The Bears won 7 or 8 games last year.
7.
They gotta win more games than last year. If they don't win more games than last year, the season's a failure. If we don't make the playoffs, let's just push the win total aside. If we don't get enough wins to get at least the last seed in the playoffs, the season's a failure. That's just what it is. That's the answer to your question.
So if you don't get to the playoffs or bust.
Yes.
Cool. I'm cool with that. I can.
Look.
I ain't saying nothing. I ain't saying nothing. That's a good
playoffs or bust.
Because playoffs can be wild card, anything. I get it.
Because guys are getting fired, and how to solve if we don't. I'm just being real. I'm being realistic.
Bear fans, I'm posing this question to you on social media when you see this show. I did it on Facebook already, but when you watch the show, let me know what you think. Um, is this year playoffs or bust? If they don't make the playoffs, do you consider this year a failure? So let us know in the comments. Also, with the draft coming on, since it looked like, I still don't think they're going to do it, but since it looked like they're going to take Caleb
Yes.
with the number 9 pick, would you want them to keep it and take the best player available, or would you want them to trade the pick to probably move down and get more picks? Which one would you rather do?
I want them to take a defensive player at pick 9, but if they could trade down the 9 pick and get another first round pick, maybe another second, I would. Because I think if they trade out the 9 pick, it's rumors saying the Raiders, Vikings, that I've heard that they would rather give us the number 9 pick and we'll give y'all a first round pick and maybe another first, and I would take that. Because the Bears, they're going to get everything they're going to get. The most important thing is obviously the quarterback, but if they could go get 2 extra picks with the 9, I give it up.
Okay. So as you see, Bear fans, that's our Bear take for the week. But as far as the show, that's it. You know, it's your boy, the Know-It-All. Like I say, once again, hit that like, hit that subscribe, hit that notification button. Check us out. Like I say, the purpose of our show, we just guys that's giving barbershop talk, and we bringing it to the masses. For the people that go to the barbershop, everybody knows how the barbershop is our sanctuary and how we talk in the shop. So it's just something we wanted to bring to the table with how we talk in the shop and bring it to you guys and see how you like it. Like I say, hit us on Facebook, hit us on Twitter, hit us on Instagram, TikTok. We're on all platforms. Check us out. We're going to try to bring you a show every week. Once again, go check out that Legs with Lurch.
Yeah.
Big Lurch pre-mint episode of his show. He's talking to the women because the women has brought it to us. Why y'all don't bring nothing for us to talk about relationships? That shit gets no talk.
Dr. Lurch.
That shit gets no talk on this show.
Dr. Lurch.
But we started a show for the ladies to talk about relationships. Hell, we may even talk about child support and the role that play with the relationships.
Wow.
So we'll talk about Ralph will talk about that. It was brought to my attention that some ladies feel as if we don't bring ladies on this show, which isn't true. We've done it in the past. So any ladies out there that would like to come on the Know-It-Alls and talk sports with us, be free. The invitation is always open. You know, just holler at me and we'll work something out. If you could work on our schedule, and we'll work something out. We have no problem with a woman coming on here talking. You know, everybody knows sports, so it's no discrepancy on it's a man thing, it's a woman thing. You know what I'm saying? Everything is based on opinion. So on that note, for me, the Know-It-All, our boy Ant, our boy Mike behind the scenes, Big Lurch. Also, check out Nikki with the Beat Sneaks and Eats. She cooking up the wraps, different type of foods. Check her out on all social platforms as well. She's always doing pop-ups. So check out. She may be doing a pop-up near you. Check out and everything. So on that note, love 1030 from the crew. Later.